All right, I'm here for real. Let's do this. Let's do it. Welcome on in, Gabriel Knight fans, as we all are now, right? Quite a series so far. Jankuary. Hey, you know, Jankuary works. We could have a Jankuary. We're gonna have FMV Jankuary. Toss burns. Oh, you know what I still didn't do? Adjust my colors. Here we go. Okay, so we are back in Ritterberg. Hey, Happy New Year, everybody. Now that it's New Year for all of us. I know I was probably last in line for all of that. But hopefully you all had a fun one. Had a pleasant New Year's so far. Hopefully you're going well. Jet, Koopa, Thinab, all of my friends, welcome on back in. Let's keep that merry everything going, huh? Have another good one. Keep the December vibe going with Jankuary. By that, 2020. Well, not yet, right? Lunar New Year doesn't flip over until March. Yes, FMVs. It's gonna be all the FMVs. We're probably gonna start with the fox hunt if I can get that working, because that was recommended by chat, and then we'll get into a bunch of other fun stuff I found that hopefully also works. But yeah, okay, so we were back. Yeah, you're the rooster. That's me. And metal in the elemental cycle. You know, metal, earth, air. No air. Metal, earth, water, fire, wood, right? I'm an 81, which is the year of the metal rooster, the iron cock. Yeah. Yep. Iron cock. For sure. That's what I tell everybody now. Whenever I move, I have to knock on their door and say hello. The government has told me that I must inform you that no, I'm not going there. Let's not start dark and weird. We're starting with grand people. We're starting with cool old people. That's what this series is about. Cool old people. And dungeons. That's right. Cool old people and their dungeons. Which we can't get anything going. Right, fresh and light. We're gonna step easy here. We've never committed violence against children in this stream before. That's never happened. Well, they've all been virtual anyway, so don't worry. All right, so 150 out of 679 is what we got. That's pretty cool. So still feels like it might be a long one. We got 1/4 of the way through last stream. But it was a long stream, and there was another couple of hours we did on the day before. So maybe this is going to be another long one. Ooh. Another long Gabriel Knight game. We'll see. But this was like nothing, right? There was nothing in the dungeon. It was the most boring dungeon in all of video games. It's just a cot. Still warm.
Von Rollick slept here.
Baron Rollick, that's right. Baron Rollick, the original vampire. Werewolf. The original werewolf. But he also lives forever, like a vampire. Except it's because of his werewolf DNA. Shit, I wish I knew more about the Witcher so I could start pretending he had Witcher DNA or something. But, I don't know. That was so weird. I never got into The Witcher. Partially because, you know, they start in the very beginning of the game, medieval setting, and the people who are talking to you are like, oh, you're a Witcher. That means you have mutagenic DNA. And I'm like, it's the year 1183 and you're talking about mutagenic DNA? What the fuck is it? Anyway, I'm sure The Witcher has many great qualities, but I bounced off it pretty fast. The cool 90s substitute teacher outfit. Yeah, she's traded it in for a completely generic trench coat. Don't worry though, don't worry. We'll get back to the thick belts above the waist in just a minute, I'm sure. Yeah, this is her serious mode. She'll change into her taking paste out a kid's mouth mode later. Yeah. Disappointing dungeon, right? It's just a view of a church and a cot. God, how metaphorical is that, I guess?
That's the church in the square.
Okay, so we had a psychic vision of Baron Rollick the werewolf, because as we're finding out, Gracie is probably also a descendant of German werewolves. Yeah, she's getting psychic visions of this guy the way that Gabriel gets psychic visions of his ancestors. Stands to reason. Oh man. She needs a hat for sure, the deerstalker hat. That would be within the costuming purview of this game, the costuming style of this game. Just all of the corny stuff, just lay it on her. I mean, look at this guy. He's practically wearing a deerstalker.
I don't have anything to say to Herr Huber at the moment.
Alright. Nothing, no. What are we doing? So we had a vision of the Baron as he was captured here, and before he was killed, theoretically, right? Destroyed for being a werewolf. And we did a thing where we handed over notes to the church guy here. What did that give us? Trying to remember the last couple of things we did. Alright. So this is from Gabriel's family, right? That they were working with King Ludwig Deuce. Victor Ritters. And this was to establish another date, right? That he captured the werewolf in 1750, and they held him here. He turned out to be the Baron, right? I think there's a couple of barons in this. There's the modern day Baron that we talked with in the Hunt Club, and then there's this old school Baron who was the werewolf and probably the alpha werewolf, right? So, oh man, I cannot wait. I cannot wait until we see some real mid-90s, mid-budget werewolf special effects. I really want to see someone change into a werewolf. I really want to see that. I want to look at that and just like delight in however they decide to conquer that challenge of making someone change into a werewolf using this level of technology and expertise. I am thrilled for that moment. I am thrilled for that. In the meantime, there's no prompt telling us what the hell we're trying to do next, so I'm totally lost again. We talked to you.
It's no use. He doesn't speak English, and I can't communicate well enough in German.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm getting a headache because they've not stopped renovating upstairs in probably a week now, and I hope you cannot hear the hammering noises. I pray you can't hear the hammering noises, because it is... And you're gonna need a lot of tea to chill out from this bong, bong, bong. Ah! Yeah, I would love to see all of the low-budget ways they do it. You know, or however, I want to see, like, I love it. Just because the werewolf is, like, any level of money you want to spend on the special effects of transformation, you can make it work, right? So I'm curious, are they gonna do the time lapse, the old school time lapse, or like watery effects as Lon Chaney changes into the Wolfman? That would be amazing. That would be amazing. And I would love to see if they actually made some like real 80s style animatronic face awfulness. God, oh my god, what was... It's not The Howling, right? What's the one where you can see the skull? It's like the skin rips off as he's turning into a werewolf. And you can see like the wolf, kind of wolf human skull, like ah, and then the jaw goes ah, and it becomes a wolf mouth. You know that movie? God, is it just called Werewolf? I think it's just called Werewolf or something like. Maybe just it was the one that was just called Wolf that wasn't Jack Nicholson. Anyway. The twist in this one is going to be that the werewolf thing is some kind of hoax. They could go that way. They could still go that way. That would not be out of line. Yeah, that effect is super cool. There's just one that it's really in my head. I think it is just called Wolf or Werewolf from like the mid-90s, but the bad one. Okay, all right. Let's try to play a werewolf game. Please have werewolves in it. But I'm lost to where we are again. Notebook. Can we read it?
My notebook.
Oh, we can do this. Ah.
Werner Huber says that Ludwig II was the last true king Bavaria had. Says he was a genius, built castles. Politicians declared him insane and he was arrested. Werner thinks he was murdered. Obviously, Werner's opinions are one thing, but I need to find out some facts.
Wait, is Werner Huber Kay Cooter the dude in the bar? Because I swear to God she called him Kay. I swear to God Grace called that guy Kay once, and I was like, oh. Man, I want to think about The Howling more. The Howling is one of those movies that I have not seen sober, and I really, really want to see it. The Howling 3 is the one that I'll never forget, though. Because it's marsupial werewolves in Australia. Oh god, that's so off its rocker. That movie is so off its rocker. I think The Howling 1 is too, but like I can't remember it well enough. I'm pretty sure I'm not thinking of the Howling transformation scene. I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of God, just some generic ass werewolf movie. Just had a really good transformation scene. Just you know, had that one standout scene that made it amazing. And I wish I could remember more, but
Gerda says that Gabriel's on a case for Werner Huber, who runs the Gasthof in town. She won't tell me what it's about, though. She says he's staying somewhere near Munich. Werner Huber says that Gabriel's case concerns werewolves. Did I mention that Gabriel is a pig? Good thing I'm doing all this for me.
Right. Now I remember. We've had quite a standoff with the ladies. And Grace demanded that she be the one that gets to do the research. I recall.
Werner Huber says that there was a werewolf trial in Rittersburg. He thinks it occurred sometime in the 1700s. I think I'll look into it. Victor Ritter's journal. I think I found the werewolf trial Werner mentioned. An entry dated April 20th, 1750 describes how Victor trapped a black wolf that was supposedly a werewolf. Victor wounded it in the chest. It was brought to Rittersburg. Not sure why or what happened next. The Schottenjägers didn't involve themselves in the trial, it seems.
Is this the trial?
I found a letter in the werewolf lore book. It was dated 1864 and was written by a Schottenjäger, Christian Ritter, to King Ludwig II of Bavaria. It warned him about someone called the Black Wolf. Not sure if it's related to werewolves or not, but the letter was in the werewolf book. Find out more about this subject if possible.
Yeah, I think an evil, soulless man called the Black Wolf might be related to werewolves in this. Howling 2? Sturba Werewolf Bitch. No, I've never seen Howling 2. I'm pretty darn sure. Is that the for real subtitle? Sturba Werewolf Bitch. Howling 2. Sturba Werewolf Bitch. That's great. I like it. If it's it's got Christopher Lee and Reb Brown. Oh shit. I need to see if these are on YouTube or archive.org. Oh, I love werewolves. So yeah, I'm sorry I haven't seen that then. Jeez. Oh. Alternate title is Your Sister. Yeah, Your Sister is a Werewolf. Okay, I've heard that subtitle. Sturba Werewolf Bitch? It's way superior to Your Sister is a Werewolf. But Your Sister is a Werewolf isn't awful as long as it's part of a cool franchise, I guess. On its own, it sounds very much like Disney Kids cartoon. Big Sister is a werewolf and you hate her, but I don't know. I don't watch Disney shit. I don't even know what it's like anymore. But that's what it sounds like. Okay. So this is more of the evil Baron, I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay. So we found out some backstory. We found out lots of backstory. That's what we're doing now. We had a cool, dramatic moment. But, what do we do? What is driving us forward? We're still just researching? That's the plan, is to still just research? Like, is she really not got enough information? It's just slow. Oh, we got a screwdriver, right.
I wonder what kind of flowers these are.
We've already used the screwdriver, so it might be a dead item in our inventory. But in the meantime, we've got a fucking screwdriver in our inventory, so we have to try to use it on everything. Because what couldn't a screwdriver do? See, let's gonna use it on this car right now. Fuck up Gerda's car, come on! There's Sturba Werewolf Bitch, that is a good one. I mean, I like Lady Snowblood 2, Love Song of Vengeance. That is a good subtitle. Love Song of Vengeance. It's only slightly better than The Secret of the Ooze. Alright.
I don't have anything to say to her right now.
Raw. game moves pretty slowly. It's not at the worst FMV slow speed where they have to show the actor doing absolutely everything, opening and closing every door and whatnot. Thank goodness we skipped through plenty of that, but man, it still does feel like it's going slow. And I have no idea what to do. We can go through the secret passage again. We can go to the library. Are we gonna find anything new?
Looks like biographies here. I wonder if there's anything on... Yes, Ludwig. König von Bayern. König Ludwig. Sein Leben und sein Sieg. Die letzten Tage des König Ludwig II. German. That's not much help.
Okay. Is that the right thing to do, though? Like, feels like we're doing the whole just talk to people loop, where we just get clues from one person to go and talk to another person, which is okay. I guess it's good for this series. On the top shelf, that's right. Oh, we can't go all the way up. We can't go all the way up. Grace just too short. We need to get the lifts first, or the double jump. Yeah, it does look kind of unkempt. It's a cool room, though. Yeah, well, especially, I was going to say, especially Grace, where her goal is just research. But that's really kind of what Gabriel was doing, too, in just really awkward ways. I just wanted to give those wolves sausage, man. I just wanted to slip some sausage, my white sausage, to those hungry wolves. And the game wouldn't let me do it. I had to go do the weird walkie-talkie recording thing. Oh man, that was... I don't know if I would have discovered that without the walkthrough for many, many hours. Especially because we had that fucking bug. God, I hope it's a bug. It's the same
Looks like biographies here. I wonder if there's anything on... Yes, Ludwig.
Yeah, same.
Looks like biographies here.
Yeah. Okay, so this one, it's columns, right? The columns were all the same, actually.
There's nothing else on werewolves in the occult section. There's nothing else. There's nothing.
Okay, I think every column is the same at least. So that's better than Gabriel Knight 1, where the top shelf was different. The bug was that there was a crit path important NPC, someone who you had to talk to advance the plot. It didn't appear. Just didn't appear. And we wandered around for a good long while until I just said, fuck it, alt-tabbed out, started reading through multiple walkthroughs to figure out what had gone wrong, and then alt-tabbed back in, and he reappeared right as we alt-tabbed back in. Yeah, that was Tomas, the guide for the zoo, or the zookeeper, I guess. It was supposed to be Gabriel talks to the wolves. He gets the first 2 times, I guess you do it. You get like cutscenes of him going, here, wolf, come here, wolf. And they don't do it. So then I guess the zookeeper is supposed to appear, and then you can ask him about the wolves. We did that. We got the 2 cutscenes of like, here, wolf. And the guy didn't appear. So we kept walking around and coming back to that screen, but there was still nothing there. So we kept going around and around and around. Yeah, the gardener, the zookeeper, yeah. Yeah, I believe if I had that bug, who knows? Anybody could, I guess. I don't know what that means. Yeah, it's easy bug to fall into, I suppose. Yeah. Germans, if they can't even feed their animals on time regularly, I just don't trust their punctuality as a people, frankly. God, I'm really struggling for jokes today. Jesus, this is terrible. All right. Third row. Column.
I
Third
wonder
column,
if
read
Christian
books.
Ritter's journal is here. Christian Ritter, born 10 January 1820, ordained a Schottenjäger, died 4 March 1864. The 4th of March. That's the date on the letter.
Yeah? So this dude died on the same day he sent the letter? Is that why the letter wasn't delivered? Is that what they're trying to say? That this letter, we found it because it wasn't delivered, and it wasn't delivered because this guy, Christian Ritter, died on the day he was going to send it? Let me hear that again.
I'm not sure what other case books would be relevant.
Yeah. Audio quality just is what it is. Certainly in video games there was not a lot in the way of quality sample engineering, I guess. Not many people out there knew how to volume mix appropriately, and there was no voice directors professional or experienced enough to know that you need mic discipline, right? You can't do part of the mic session like this and part of the mic session like this because it has very different voice quality. So it makes it very weird when one voice line goes from, "Oh, look, there's a book I can see on the bookshelf," to, "Oh, wow. All right. So we've got books up here on this bookshelf." Whatever, This is the blessing and curse of FMV. It is amateur. It is, and this is disappointing because I would have loved to see some like Dracula Unleashed, some people who had some more background in the art of cheap ass movie making to be more involved in FMV. But tis what it is. Is there any smut on the shelf? Oh, Final Fantasy style, where they always keep a porn book hidden in one of the books of the libraries. Grandma's high school yearbook. She's got it signed by the whole football team there. Never mind. Don't read into that. All right. Hello, Cat Crasher. Welcome on in. Yeah. Good to see you. Welcome into the stirring, mysterious Shatten Leopard library. Hope you can feel the vibe coming from the music here of how amazing and esoteric and arcane and mysterious it is.
I'm not sure what other case books would be relevant.
Yeah, we're looking at case books and 200-year-old letters and other really exciting things when we want to be hunting a werewolf. Put a pizza in the oven. All right. Excellent. You make it yourself? I like making pizza. Easy and fun. Thai pizza and weird stuff like that. Love it. All right. Well, we found more stuff in there, but it was just more clues, right? we've already heard this. Not anything we wrote down. We didn't write down any new clues, so I don't know what that was about. The dough. Yeah. I get the pre-made dough because that's a little involved for me. But yeah. Good stuff, man. What'd you put on it? All right, so nothing new. We did this already.
Here. I wonder if there's anything on... Yes, Ludwig. König von Bayern. König Ludwig. Sein Leben und sein Sieg. Die letzten Tage des König Ludwig II. German. That's not much help.
Who do we know that speaks German? Could anyone German help us in this town? I don't know. All the people in this town seem really kind of persnickety, right? They don't like talking a lot in this town. They couldn't help us. Tomato sauce, fried bacon, and cheese. Oh, all right. Fried bacon and cheese, yeah. I don't eat much bacon anymore, but it's good on pizza, that's for sure. Yeah. Cool. It's just like a breakfast pizza. Yeah, all right. So we're not gonna get anything new from this one.
There's nothing else on werewolves in the occult section.
Yeah, all right. So we get this cutscene though multiple times. Does that mean we need to learn more German, or do we need to go talk to someone like Gerda and make up with her now? And Gerda will tell us, if you need anything translated, I can do this for you. And now we'll go up and be like, oh, we'll just grab this and Gerda will help us now. I don't know. We'll see. We'll, I guess, do everything because I don't know what else to do. We do seem kind of stuck again. Oh, there's the tools. We can't get any more, right?
I don't think I need that.
Yo, it's a big fucking hammer.
I don't think I need that.
You could take that and solve this bullshit with Gerda right now. No, don't let me keep looking at that. I don't want to do that. Yeah, we already walked away. Ah. What?
Nice closet.
What? We just opened it. Did we close it instead? Or are we being nice now? And not, like, invading Gerda's space? Because I don't want to be like that. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Yeah, okay, there we go. Ah, right. Okay, anything new outside? Okay, big deep breath. I know it's spooky. We can do this together. No such thing as ghosts, right? Go a little bit slower. Go a little bit slower. It's not like this is strictly a transitional sequence. You're really getting someone here. You feel it. Oh, look, feel it building up. Oh, mysterious door. What's that gonna be? Oh, it just opens. Okay. All right, new place. Or old place, but we're looking around like it's a new place again. Very slowly, taking it all in. Huh. Jeez, what an amazing view. Can we see that view? Could we look at that view? Could we see what she was looking at? No? Ah! Do they show that sequence every time? Probably. If they did it a second time, they probably do it a third. Yeah, it was quite long. Not that it wasn't cool, it's just... part of it is the pacing issue of these games, right? I don't trust the pacing is gonna be fun at all. Yeah. Yeah. This is Gabriel has died and is now possessing this young woman. She's become part of a line of psychics now who are letting ghosts inhabit them. That's what this is about now. Plus, Gabriel turns out was a werewolf, so she's gonna get really itchy and hairy in a minute here. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. Gabriel, yeah, you know, come on. It was just a matter of time until he was gonna piss off the wrong person, probably by hitting on their girlfriend right in front of them, right? Just a matter of time with that guy. Or a motorcycle accident. Probably wasn't even wearing a helmet. He's death wishy in like the dumbest ways, right?
How convenient. When the lord of the manor is slipping through the passageway to his amorous adventures, he can pick up a few flowers.
All right, so is this going to pay off because Gabriel's going to grab some of these flowers and give them to her? And she's going to be like, oh, thanks.
The castle looks huge from here. I think it'll be quicker to go back the way I came.
Yeah, all right. Okay, so we're just doing the rounds. Back up the stairs. Much faster this time. A lot less looking around. But, you know, sometimes you gotta take it slow when the stairs are exceptionally large or something.
I don't want to go back into Gerda's bedroom. She might catch me in there.
Oh. We can't even sneak back in. Weirdly calm piano music. We found out more things, though, which means now we have to go ask everybody about the things we just found out, right?
I don't have anything to say to her right now.
All right, that's one NPC down anyway. Go, go. 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 All right.
I don't have anything to say right now.
Oh no. Are we really supposed to solve something now? Uh-oh.
I don't have anything to say to Herr Huber at the moment.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to disturb him.
We still don't know what this is. Oh, we need to learn German.
I have no idea what that says. Looks old, though.
We need to learn German so that we can read this and we can read the King Ludwig II books in the Shitty Cat library. All right, so what are we supposed to solve then? Oh man, all right, this one is long, right? This is just this is backstory of the curse. This isn't going to tell us what to do now, right? Oh, okay. That is the last page. All right. Okay. Too many books, man. Oh, this is new. This is the new one.
3 January 1864. I am now in Prussia. The beast that brought me here has so far bested me. He is secretive and skillful. He has much self-control, unlike what I'd been led to expect. He seems to know almost before I do where and when I will be stalking him. He turns up his nose at my lures. 3 more disappearances have occurred, and I'm no closer to learning his identity nor finding his lair. I can't even prove he took them. Not a single corpse has been found.
Okay, so this is the story of this dude who's hunting the Black Wolf?
March 3rd, 1864. I've had a break at last. The key was in front of me all the time. The Black Wolf, he so daringly calls himself, for all to hear and none to truly see. It is worse than I could ever have suspected. He is not just a beast, but a monster. His jaws are already around some of the best throats in Europe. I return to Rittersburg tonight. I must warn those in danger and get someone to assist me. I am in over my head.
Popular saying in 1864, I am in over my head. Maybe that's the literal German translation, the literal transliteration of an ancient German term. Okay, so this is the story of the Ritter who, I guess, hunted the Black Wolf. We're gonna find out how he found out how evil the Black Wolf was. Then he'll write that letter to King Ludwig II to warn him that the Black Wolf is evil and don't trust him, because theoretically the Black Wolf has the ear of the king. And the Black Wolf will kill this guy before he can send that letter. I think that's what we should know at this point about this. Oh, no. No more pages. Okay. Alright. Well, January to March, and then it was what? Well, I don't recall, June or something where he wrote the letter? Okay, but I guess that's what we need to know. That this Christian was hunting the Christian was hunting the werewolf. Only 2 pages. Was hunting the werewolf, found out he was evil, tried to warn King Ludwig of his evilness, and died because of that. So can we go to his tomb now? And try to search for clues on his tomb? Is that the plan?
Jürgen Ritter, 1403 to 1461. Wolfgang Ritter, 10 May 1923 to 25 June 1993. Martin Ritter, 1190 to 1253. These coffins are really old.
No Christian Ritter. Okay, so we can't find his tomb. We can't find his tomb. That sucks. And this weirdly brief musical background music. God. It's so funky.
These coffins are really old. And they're all Schottenjägers.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we can't find his tomb. That's a bummer. Can we exit? Uh-oh. Oh, that worked, I guess. What? Uh-oh. 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 We're bugging out. Oh, no. Yeah, you get the feeling that the Schattenjäger family might have had multiple times where they faked their own death. I mean, if they're related to Gabriel. Uh-oh. This is a fucking problem, though. Why? I don't know how to fix this. We can click on the UI, but we cannot exit. What the fuck? Oh my god. Alright. Well, we'll have to remember to save more. I don't think we did a whole lot. We just read some books, but we'll have to remember that this game is
Schloss Ritter.
It's got some issues with the bugs. Here. No.
Grace Knock.
There. Oh. God, I want to see the FMV of Gabriel getting eaten by a hippo. That would be fun.
Looks like biographies here. I wonder if there's anything on... Yes, Ludwig. König von Bayern. König Ludwig.
Screw Ludwig.
Sein Leben und sein Sieg. Die letzten Tage des...
Let's go after the hippos.
König
Go after the
Ludwig
weird
II.
hippos.
German. That's not much help.
How come there's no weird hippos? We should be discovering them. They could even be voodoo weird hippos. Yes. Well, we'll see how many bugs come in the old FMV games. Can't wait to see some video and audio desyncs and, oh man, playing the wrong clips, all that good stuff.
There's nothing else on werewolves in the occult section. I wonder if Christian Ritter's journal is here. Christian Ritter, born 10 January 1820, ordained a Schattenjäger, died 4 March 1864. The 4th of March. That's the date on the letter.
Oh, it's March? Okay. March is the date on the letter. Okay, so we'll read this again.
3 January 1864. I am now in Prussia. The beast that brought me here has so far bested me. He is secretive and skillful. He has much self-control, unlike what I'd been led to expect. He seems to know almost before I do where and when I will be stalking him. He turns up his nose at my lures. 3 more disappearances have occurred, and I'm no closer to learning his identity nor finding his lair. I can't even prove he took them. Not a single corpse has been found. March 3rd, 1864. I have had a break at last. The key was in front of me all the time. The Black Wolf, he so daringly calls himself, for all to hear and none to truly see. It is worse than I could ever have suspected. He is not just a beast, but a monster. His jaws are already around some of the best throats in Europe. I return to Ritter's book tonight. I must warn those in danger and get someone to assist me. I am in over my head.
Okay. So, that is Christian Ritter's journal. Christian Ritter wrote this. Died this day that he wrote the letter to warn King Ludwig. Okay, and we're back. That's as far as we've made it so far. 55 minutes of gaming. This is definitely paced similarly to Gabriel Night 1.
I don't have anything to say to her right now.
Snap. Goodbye, Gerda. All right, go.
Schloss Ritter.
Go. We've learned a little bit more, and we're looking to see if anyone will talk to us again.
I don't have anything to say right now.
Right.
I don't have anything to say to Herr Huber at the moment.
Can't look at that painting, huh?
So that's King Ludwig II of Bavaria. I have no idea what that says. Looks old, though.
All right, so clearly we have to solve something then, right? We can move around as we will out here. Certainly moves faster than Gabe did in the first one. All right, I guess we'll... God, just keep saving. All right. So what do we do? I mean, I feel like that's the issue of the game now. We're just researching. And like don't know specifically like what goal we have in mind with this research.
St. Georg Church. It's no use. He doesn't speak English, and I don't want to disturb her. The Madonna. St. Georg, patron saint of the Schattenjägers.
Yeah, he's still patroning. Nothing in the screen at all, right? Like nothing. Completely empty screen. And then back here, where we can't find Christian Ritter's tomb.
These coffins are really old, and they're all Schattenjägers. Martin Ritter, 1190 to 1253.
I'm hoping I'll just find something else random like this. But we still can't do anything with this.
It's a silver heart. Someone must have left it as a mourning gift. Jürgen.
Yeah, okay. No good.
These.
Oh my god. Okay. So we haven't done anything in the dungeon. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Phew. Thought we ran into the same issue there. We haven't done anything in that dungeon, and we're just staring at these weird flowers.
I wonder what kind of flowers these are.
Got no tools to unattach the flowers there. Man, do we have to like go to the post office and maybe somebody sent us a letter?
Grüß Gott.
Grüß Gott.
Womit kann ich Ihnen dienen?
I'd like to send a letter.
I don't want to mail that. I don't want. I don't want... She hasn't asked me for money. I don't want...
Okay.
Danke.
We got nothing to mail. We got nothing to talk to old people about. Are any of these like a clue in that like we have to do something with them? What the hell? There's so like, I don't know, little to go off of. Like this room is the mysterious room. It was the last room we unlocked. It was the last room we unlocked, and all it has in it is a bed and a window to the church. So we can like go to the church. That's feels like where the psychic vibes are leading us. But there's nothing there. And there's nothing more here. Window and bed. Only thing to use are our items on in here. Did all of this. Right. Figure out what Halligan would do. Oh god, that's a tough question. Probably he would soft lock a puzzle and then eat human flesh. He would start working for the bad guy for no reason. He'd turn into a werewolf, eat a human, and then get better, and we wouldn't know why. The game just wouldn't address that. It would just be like, well, look, you're a werewolf now. Here you are running with other werewolves, having a good werewolf time. Oh, you're eating a human being. That's you. That's your character. You're eating a human being. So good. And then he'll wake up the next day and be like, and then nothing will act like nothing happened. Just continue on with the game. The shit. What the shit?
Von Rollick slept here.
Still smells like him. All right, I'm gonna give this maybe 30 more seconds. And we're cheating. Because I don't even. I mean, I assume that we're going to use these books on somebody to, like, confront them with information or something. Let's try this.
I'm not sure why she'd want to... see that.
Yeah, we're giving inspiration one last chance here.
I'm not sure why...
And it's use books on people.
I'm not sure why...
All right, long shot. Everybody cross your fingers. Let's hope this works.
I'm not sure why she'd want to see that.
We can't attack Gerda with a screwdriver. It's just not that kind of game.
I'm not sure why she'd want to see that.
Mother, father.
I'm not sure why she'd want to see...
I'm not sure either. Straight up, I don't know.
I'm not sure...
It's just you got some or semi-resolved shit going on here.
I'm not sure why she'd want to see that.
All right. All right. We're cheating. We're cheating. Give me... No. Okay. Diener struck. Okay, we did this. That was chapter 1. We're on fucking chapter 2. Oh, here we go. All right, key to the library. We did this. Aha. Right. We got the key. Key to Gabriel's car. Did we ask Gerda? Yes, we did. She really doesn't like Grace. No, Gerda doesn't like Grace. She won't give it to you yet. Okay, so that makes it seem like she'll just give it to us when the time is right. Plus, we just tried to do everything on Gerda and nothing happened, so whatever. Help the priest doesn't speak English. We solved this. Yeah, talk to other people. We did that. What should I do at the rat house? Interrogate Herr Habermas until... Yeah, we did that. He was the nice old guy. Werner Huber is also a nice old guy. Yep. What else should we do in... Okay, we've covered all of the things. Go to Schloss Ritter and see if the workman is done. Yes, we did that. Gerda's bedroom. Uh-oh. We do not feel goofy for snooping around. Okay, yeah, key. Got key. Alright, that was a lot of clues for get key. Oh, should I do anything behind the castle? Did you notice the roses? Yes. Oh, okay. Later in the game, we'll do something with the roses. Great. Library. You read books in the library. All right. Great. Gerda keeps catching me. She does not. We did that. We got Christian Ritter's journal. We checked the casebook. We noticed the desk. Oh, call. You don't see, what is it? Pointy bracket G, close pointy bracket as an emote? No, we still see like /S, right? People use that all of the time. Or /J. Alright, let's try calling the guy again. We didn't do that. Oh, yeah. Gabriel's got books, but they're the Gabriel stack of books are like in a box in the corner, and they're kind of sticky, and they're just magazines. But these are the family books, I guess. Also, hi, Claude. Did you just come in? Sorry, this game has got me, I don't know, flustery, man. Call. Yes, call.
Professor Barkley will call when he finds out something.
Okay. Can we call Gabriel? Can we call the author of this book? No. Can we call Ludwig II? Hello, operator. I'd like 1864. Yeah, we used the phone once. FMV games cause time dilation. They sure do suck in your time one way or another. Like they sure don't care about wasting your time. Says the guy who can barely play video games. He's so slow.
It wasn't worth picking up the first time.
All right, those are all the other chapter 1s.
All right, Knight, I've got your research.
Oh my god, this is what we had to do? Collate the research? That's it? Why wouldn't... there was no prompt. There was nothing saying... There was nothing saying it's time now to write Gabriel. Oh, we're getting rid of all our books, huh? Where'd she get the package?
Now, I just need somewhere to send it to.
We didn't get the package at the post office, game. Where'd she get that? I didn't see that in my inventory. All right. Grace's package not addressed. This doesn't have an envelope. So I guess I can't use that. No. Do we ask Gerda? Every time. All right, here we go. Aha.
I found the items that Gabriel wanted. Did he tell you where to send your research?
Yes, his lawyer's office in Munich.
Can I get the address?
Harald Übergrau, Marienplatz 21, München.
Thanks.
All right, well, that was spicy. That was fun. That got our blood running a little bit again. Excellent. Shoutouts to Spite. Go, go. All right. Do we have to get stamps too? Yeah, finally. Draw some blood, ladies.
Das Päckchen soll nach München gehen.
7,40 bitte.
Dead-eyed stare. Oh,
Nein, danke.
Okay.
9 Donka. No, thank you. Were we supposed to pay for it? All right, we'll try that again. Thank you, game, for not subtitling anything.
Grüß Gott.
Grüß Gott.
Womit kann ich...
Yeah, okay, here.
Ich möchte es dann heute verschicken.
7,40 bitte.
Payment. Okay. Gotta grease the
Dankeschön.
palms. Everybody gotta wet their beak.
That'll give him something to chew on.
Yeah. Just pull out a gun. Just pull out a gun. Somebody just pull out a gun. Grab a poker from the fire.
Guten Abend.
Guten, how are you? Is this the castle of the shot and joggers here?
Yes, but I'm...
How exciting! Come along, Emma. We are so thrilled to be here. Emil said it's the 1990s, for heaven's sake. The shot and joggers are probably long gone. Well, of course they aren't, I said. A family like that doesn't just dry up and blow away. The good Lord's put his mark on them.
Who are you?
I was just wondering the same thing, dear. Neither of you girls look like the heroic type, but who am I to judge? God chooses his soldiers, and who am I to put in my 2 cents?
No, we're the Smiths from Merrimack, Pennsylvania. This is my wife, Merle. You can call me Emil.
My husband. If I don't get right to the point, he'll get there for me.
It's nice to meet you both.
Well, how did you hear about the Schottenjägers?
Oh, we're demonologists. My wife makes it her business to know a lot about a lot of different things. She's a regular, what you call, occultist scholar, aren't you, Mother?
That's right.
Yeah.
I read about you all when I was studying an old witch trial last spring, and I have been dying to get over here ever since.
Well, so nice of you to stop by, but I'm afraid the Schottenjäger isn't here right now. I'll let him know you called, though.
Oh, no. And I was so hoping to talk shop. We fighters of darkness are so rare these days.
Don't I know it? Can't scare one up to save your soul.
It's not your fault, Missy. I told Merle to call before he came.
People just don't take you seriously unless you're standing right there. You know that, Em.
Well, it's rather late, and if you're driving, you might as well, go out right now.
Don't worry about that. We're going to spend the night at the guest house in town. That's right.
Stop by tomorrow, won't you, dear? You and I can exchange stories at least.
We'll see.
Well, come on, Merle. These ladies are tired, and I think we ought to go.
But, Em.
Come on, let's go.
Em.
Good night, ladies.
Good night.
Good night. What's wrong?
It's not your fault. This just happens, man. I'm sorry.
I'll get her some water.
Give me your hand.
Oh.
I see danger. Someone close to you is in danger.
Gabriel?
I see something like a wolf. A black wolf.
Now, don't you worry, miss. My Merle is going to be all right. This just happens sometimes, that's all. It just happens. Come on, Merle. Let's go. Come on.
Beehive is a radio to God.
What happened?
I don't know.
Americans. Chapter 3. I don't know. That's there we go. Yeah, no, that was new. I guess she'll have some new characters to talk to when we get back to Grace and her side of the story. It'll be a lot more talking, right? But I guess that's what this game is mostly about. Oh, here we go. Yes. Wolf attack. Multi-wolf attack. Ah! Was that Nana? Nana turned into a swan? Thinking of his regional theater classes. Oh God, he's into the swan. How strange. He woke up with swan blood under his fingernails. Oh, back to the clock. God, this clock. Yeah, you know, I want to play as the Merrimax. I want to play that game, right? Where they wander into other people's X-File. Just randomly, kind of in the middle of their story, the Merrimax walk in and, you know, the lady, Merle, she gets a lightning bolt from God straight into her beehive, has a psychic orgasm, a psych orgasm, and predicts werewolf attacks. That'd be fun. Always werewolf attacks, even if it's like aliens or something. She only sees werewolves. Steve Winwood Roll With It album art. Yeah, that looked like it would dream about grandma. That did look like a dream about grandma. The original Silver Wolf. Oh, that's the more desperate walkthrough. Let's leave that. Steve Winwood Roll With It album art. Is that Gabriel? He's got a big forehead. Yeah, it's all right. He's got the big old cheekbone kind of thing. His lips aren't quite as model pouty. But yeah, he could be a cousin. He could be part of the Knight family. He could be a shot in yogurt. For sure. Let's get the fuck out of this clock. What else? Do we need to do anything?
I don't need anything else right now.
All right.
I don't have anything to write about at the moment.
Gotta read the newspaper, right?
It looks like there's been another wolf killing, and this one occurred last night in downtown Munich.
All right, well, that's something different. If there... I don't think Munich is a small town. So if you got wolves running around your cities, come on, Germany. Keep it together. God. Oh, I listened to this clock right before the killings begin to get me in the mood. Let's get the fuck out of there. All right. Thank goodness. Anything else? Can we go out in the woods now?
These woods go back a ways. Plenty of space to hide.
All right. Maybe we'll run and hide out there sometime.
I was hoping for...
Can't click on the car. Oh, God. Look, it's all papers and tapes. Can't click on the car. Have to use the keys. Let's go. Let's go. Is it the same car as the one at the castle? It's the director's car. It's the director's car. Alright, where do we gotta go? Everywhere. Alright, we're going to the cop shop.
No point in going back in there at the moment. I can't even try to talk my way in.
Ah. And there's more stuff to do here? What? Alright, hold on. What all did we get? Von Glauer? Which one was this guy? Baron Friedrich von Glauer. Glover?
Baron Friedrich von Glauer.
Oh.
He lives in the Perlacher district.
He's the evil baron that we met at the club, right? Baron von Glauer. Von Glauer. That's gotta be real, right? That's too, like, Captain Planet of a name. Baron von Glauer. It's like a Care Bear villain, right? Like, I, Baron von Glauer, will steal all the smiles of the children.
I was hoping for a Mercedes.
Ah! Alright, wait. We've got something else we need to do here. Barely started. No, there's a post office in town. So we don't get our mail here. We're not gonna write to Grace again? God, we got so much paper. Cluttered inventories, man. All right, we're leaving this place. I don't know what else we can do. So, let's go to downtown and flail over here for a bit.
I don't think she speaks much English. Besides, she only wants to talk about white sausages. I'm not much in the mood for meat at the moment.
Okay, can't buy meat yet. Worth checking, I guess. Go.
Das vereinbaren Sie am besten mit meiner
Oh,
Sekretärin.
shit.
Gut, ja, danke.
Barry Lyndon is on
I was
YouTube?
hoping
Wow.
you'd stop by. I have a package for you.
Really?
Yeah, this is one.
Must be from Gertie.
I trust this morning finds you well, Mr. Knight.
Hell, I'm lucky it's found me at all. You can call me Gabriel, by the way.
Oh, of course. Call me Harald. Harry's okay too.
Thanks, Harry.
Okay. Awesome. Barry Lyndon on YouTube. Man, one of the slower, harder to watch Kubrick movies out there, but it does look so good. It does look so good when they're all of the like montagey kind of bits where they're just recreating paintings from like old Dutch masters and stuff, where it's just kind of dudes slouching around and whatnot. That's pretty rad. Ryan O'Neal playing the lead character in this is... I don't know who Ryan O'Neal is. That's not this actor, is it? Yeah, all you need to know about Barry Lyndon, I don't know if that's on high enough quality on YouTube, but is that it's all lit by candles. It is all lit by candles and natural light. That is pretty whack. There is no electricity on the set besides cameras. Yeah. Yeah, that's the big thing. That's the big thing that people will tell you. Other than that, expect usual Kubrickian grimness. The harsh realism of a Kubrick movie for sure. But yeah, it's fun. I'm glad I've seen it. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it again anytime soon, but good stuff. Worth a gander. Okay, so this was the package we just got. Did we need to talk about anything else with our homie Harry?
I don't have anything else to say right now.
All right, well.
I'm not sure why I'd want to show him.
All right, not sure why.
I'm not sure.
What else could we use him for?
I'm not sure why. I'm not.
Is he just deliver our mail for us now?
I'm not sure why.
He can't introduce us to Von Glauer?
I'm not.
Does he want a copy of our new book?
I'm not sure why I'd want.
Should we show him our magical mandala?
I'm not sure why I'd want to show him that.
Generally, you don't discuss your arcane and esoteric practices with your lawyer unless you really have to. But, I don't know. Oh, yeah, it's a 3-hour movie or something, right? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, man. Yeah, she'll be back. No worries. Public transit is just always what it is. Crappy stuff. Crappy stuff. I'm sure it's never fun anywhere in the world, even if it's great where you happen to live. That's true. Client confidentiality. We could go up to our lawyer Ken Jennings here and be like, "So, you practiced any black voodoo lately? Can you tell me about Cabri Sankor? Can I tell you about Cabri Sankor? Anyone you don't like? Got any snakes around here? What can you tell me about purchasing snakes in Germany?" That's right. We could also confess to stealing Mosley's wallet and credit card fraud and all of that. All right, let's get out of here then, right? Or are we just gonna open this? Grace Nakimura. That's a real last name, sure.
March 18th, 1994. Gabriel, you might as well know, I'm in Rittersburg. I wasn't about to sit in New Orleans and let you have all the fun. Besides, if it goes anything like last time, you're gonna need my help. I've been doing the research Gerda said you wanted. Enclosed is a book you might find useful. It looks a little outdated, but then I've never dealt with werewolves before, so it's hard to be sure. There's also some werewolf history right here in town. I found some clues pointing to a werewolf called the Black Wolf. He's cropped up in a couple of places, including here in Rittersburg in 1750, and in association with Ludwig II, a Bavarian king that died in 1886. It's all ancient history, I know, but something tells me that it is relevant. I'm not sure where to go from here, except to look into Ludwig II. Ask around about the Black Wolf in Munich and see what you find out. Also, let me know if you want me to research Ludwig or join you there. I'm sending this to your lawyer, but I'll need to contact you directly. Send your address and phone number ASAP. Herr Huber is being stubborn and won't tell me. Be careful and write. Grace.
Damn it, what the hell is Grace doing here? At least she's off in the ozone somewhere. The Black Wolf, Ludwig II. She's really losing it.
Right. Right. Grace is the crazy one. She needs to calm down and do something normal, like hit on her grandparent. Oh, God. Neil Breen movies? You going for Neil Breen movies? That's going to get you in the mood? Oh. Good luck, sir. All right. Yeah, man. Good luck with Neil Breen. See how that goes. All right. So I guess we're good with that.
I'm off. See you, Harry.
Goodbye.
Well, the room is all right. It's certainly a little bit of a different tone still than Neil Breen. He's an extra type of abrasive, right? Or at least that's how I see him, because he feels more self-involved in obnoxious ways. Whereas, you know, Tommy Wiseau, he's got a little bit more of, like, just really wants to be liked kind of feel, which is a little more endearing to me, but... There's 4 sex scenes in the room? Or is it just one edited to be 4 different scenes? Yeah. If you're not looking carefully, you might think The Room is actually a movie, yes. Neil Breen is just very much a collection of scenes of Neil saving the world in different ways. Alright, this guy's still rad. Hell yeah. Alright, so we need to go right Grace, right? That's what we're gonna do. Well, I know we should do that, so we'll do that right now. Get that bit out of the way. 5 sex scenes? I thought there were like 2. And it was the same sex scene. Repeated, the same footage. Barely edited differently. 5. Space Mutiny? Which one is that? I don't know that one off the top of my head. The room has capable camera work at least. Compared to Neil Breen, yes. That I would say yes. Yeah. They're not they be what they be. Space Mutiny is more Red Brown? Awesome. I may have seen it. I don't really know. Just based off of the name.
I don't have anything to write about at the moment.
What? How come you're not writing Grace back, you fucking idiot? What else? Alright, never mind.
I was hoping for...
Oh, did we get other stuff? That's the letter. She told us to write. We're not going to do it. Okay. My fault. You know what? That's my fault. Grace ended her letter by saying, write, underlined 3 times. And Gabriel is not going to go write her back. Got it. That's on me. I was confused for a second. I thought, you know, the game was trying to give us a clear goal. Something that, you know, was just easily accomplished, an understandable checkpoint for us to reach. Something clearly stated that we can go for easily and succeed at. Wrong. It was not that. That was not it. Yeah, Red Brown. Some good stuff. If you can tolerate it, again, good stuff. God, Robo War. Wait. I think it's Robo War. With the in the jungle. It's like the cross between the Predator and Terminator, I guess. Robo War is the classic one. Okay, good. Yes, okay, the Italian Predator. Okay. All right, I know that one then. Yes. Should we just watch that now instead? Look at all of the fucking paper we've got. All right. Let's go back to shooting in the dark, I guess. You were sure Red Letter Media has discussed movies with that guy? Which? Oh, Red Brown? Maybe next time for Christmas movies, we'll watch that. Do it at Thanksgiving or something. That'd be fun. Some Godfrey Ho. Have a Godfrey Ho Thanksgiving. Merry Ninjamas. Something like that.
Cuckoo clocks.
Oh, okay. Now we can go into the cuckoo clock place. Dick Van Dyke?
Hello.
Grüß Gott.
He just kind of looks sick to his stomach, doesn't Gabriel? More ticking noises.
He doesn't strike me as a sparkling conversationalist.
Cute.
Yeah, well, there isn't there this sound thing, you know, to wake up. You know, in the morning.
An alarm clock.
Ja, alarm clock. Ja, richtig. Ja.
How much is it?
Wie viel? 60 marks.
All right, we're buying a cuckoo clock because I don't care why we're doing it. We'll trade our car in if we have to buy this cuckoo clock. I don't care.
I'll take that woodpecker clock.
60 marks, bitte.
Excellent purchase. I'm so glad this is going to help us on
That's
our
all right,
werewolf
I'll take
case.
it as it is.
Dankeschön.
No, thank you.
Bitte.
Bit of cuckoo clock to you too, man. All right, well, we did that. For clear and explicable reasons, we've just bought a cuckoo clock. And we all know just how relevant and important this is to the werewolf mythos, to everything that's happened to the game so far, the Schottenjäger family, the relationship between Grace and Gerda and Gabriel. We understand how important, we all innately understand how intrinsic the cuckoo clock is to the story as we've told it so far. So I don't need to explain why that just happened. I don't need to explain at all why we went in there and bought a cuckoo clock. Because, like, I feel like it would be dissecting a joke. The metaphor is already so loud and concise and clear. I can't explain it any further. It's like poetry. It rhymes. Why the fuck did we just buy a cuckoo clock? This game is moon logic. Dick Van Dyke will be 100? Wow. I hope so, man. We just lost Jimmy Carter. It's our last amazing 100-year-old guy. Dick Van Dyke. Oh, the ads for this game. Experience the thrill of visiting a clock shop in full motion video. That's right. We went there. We went full German cuckoo clock shop. Could only get more exploitative if it were Swiss, right? We went full German cuckoo clock shop here. I don't know. It just feels kind of dirty now. What are we doing with the cuckoo clock? I want to feed it to that dragon over there or something. Like it's... Should we buy a watch too? I mean, why wouldn't we buy a watch? Gabriel would clearly overspend on a watch. He's clearly that guy, right? He's got at least one watch that's over $1,000 but isn't waterproof, right? He's one of those guys. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by, Cat Crasher. Take it easy, my friend. Good to have you around. Have a good rest.
I've already got a watch, thank you.
Okay. Same here. All right. Same video. He makes faces with his lips.
She almost seems to be watching me. That must be the famous Munich Glockenspiel.
Okay, yeah. Glockenspiel and Lady. That's same old. Yeah, one more. One more shop on this row, and it's still Nietzsche and Kant.
Lots of Nietzsche and Kant. I don't understand that stuff even when it's in English.
Sure. Well, Kant, of course, legendarily easy to understand. I don't get it. Oh, new people. You know what we should do? Save. New Saints marching.
They're busy.
They're busy.
I'd give it a shot, but I don't speak the language.
New people, same song. Is this just cool? I'm cool if this is just cool and we don't do anything with it. The whole game, we just look at it. That's fun. Doesn't look like we're gonna get anything out of a pixel hunt. We throw cuckoo clock in the fountain? Not this fountain, anyway.
I'd give it a shot, but I don't speak the language.
Alright, we're not mealing anything right now. That's not a thing? Okay. That's weird. This is a real thing, right? This is clearly a real box on this wall. I don't... What do you think this is for? Like, my adventure game brain just kind of went, it's a box on the wall that clearly leads to electricity, and then we're going to pop this open and, you know, bust a fuse in there, and then the doors are going to open or something. But this is like a real box on a wall, so I've got no clue what it's really for. I just know what it would be if it was a video game. Weird situation. Oh, he moves.
Guess I figured out where last night's killing took place.
Oh, I barely even saw that. What was going on there? Wow. Yeah, we need more things inexplicably in motion that were then digitized, so they're just floating in air now. Kids throwing a ball or something.
I wonder who the victim was this time.
A murder. Let me guess. A cougar attack. Right?
Looks like a television news crew.
Yeah, mountain lion attack for sure.
Looks like a television news crew. Isn't that the detective from the paper? Commissar Lieber?
Oh. Criminal Kommissar Lieber.
Commissar Lieber, my name is Gabriel Knight. I've been trying to get in touch with you at the station.
Mullet alert. Cameraman, of course. Cameraman's got it. What the fuck was that? Everyone just looked at him oddly and he gave up. What was that scene? Yeah. The commish. God. Looks like, what's his name? Michael Chiklis?
I don't think they'd know much about it.
He's not listening.
Yeah, that was really weird. You didn't even move your feet. You just kind of flashed a stranger 20 feet away a card, and then they stopped looking at you and you gave up.
I don't think they'd know much about it.
Looks like a television news crew. I wonder who the victim was this time.
Okay. Does he want a cuckoo clock?
I don't think Commissar Lieber would be impressed with that.
It's a pretty impressive cuckoo clock.
I'm not sure the German public would be interested in that.
The German public not interested in cuckoo clocks? What world are you from, sir? Okay. Alright, so do we just go up to this criminal commissar and hand him a book on werewolves? Like, no, sir. We don't call them werewolves. We call them lycanthropes. Or lichens for short. If they're wearing leather, we call them lichens.
I don't think Commissar Lieber would be impressed with that.
No. An evidence? Yeah.
Commissar Lieber, my name is Gabriel Knight. I need to discuss some evidence with you.
What do you want? I'm busy here.
I have some evidence here that contradicts your zoo wolves theory. I was wondering if maybe we could discuss it.
Look, I don't know who you are or what you think you're doing, but I don't have time for this.
Yes, sir.
Gabe, you're carrying a knife. Just go for it sometime.
He's not listening.
Do we just do it again?
He's just being real stubborn about that. He's just being real stubborn about that. I'll have to think of something else.
Okay, he doesn't want to see evidence. Should we give him our car? I want to hand people the keys to our car for some reason.
I don't think Commissar Lieber would be impressed with that.
Okay, we can't tell Commissar Lieber that we're we're special boys from a magic family. Do we try to use card?
He's not listening.
I don't think Commissar... I don't think Commissar...
Evidence was a pretty good idea.
I don't think Commissar...
Erg.
I don't think...
My keys?
I don't think...
Alright, maybe we can't solve whatever Commissar Lieber wants. At least it doesn't seem like it's working now. God, you can barely see them back there. Ugh.
Guten Morgen, Herr Knight. I'm afraid there's no one here at the moment. They're all busy with their daily tasks. You are, however, welcome to use the club, so I've been informed.
Thank you, Xavier. You're so kind.
Yeah, all of the bit actors are great. It's just the main characters that are kind of clunky on the delivery.
Mind if we chat for a moment?
Anything to be of service, sir.
Oh. Are these guys next? After Grace and Gerda do all of their oil wrestling, these guys are going to be the next one in the oil pit, wrestling it up, so just deciding who's the best, most smarmy guy in Munich. You like Gabriel's his funny face? He still does kind of seem like he's just got something going on in his stomach and he's trying not to let it on. Like the face of trapped wind.
So tell me about the club.
What about it?
How long has the club been around?
Since 1970.
No way. The old Royal Bavarian Hunting Lodge? It's older than that, isn't it?
Die Königliche Bayerische Hofjagdloge is ancient. This particular form of it is new.
What happened in 1970?
Baron von Glauer came. He brought a new vision. The lodge had nearly died out. Hunting is not so popular as it used to be.
Were you here when von Glauer joined?
Baron von Glauer. He hired me later, in 72.
Yeah, smarmy. Smarmy's close to a German word, right? It'd be like Schmarmenfacen or something.
How many members are there?
There are 5 now, not including you. I'm not sure of your status.
5? You mean the men that were here last night make up the entire club?
Quantity is not an overriding concern with us, Herr Knight. The Baron personally interviewed and approved each new member. Despite your own experience, this club is extremely exclusive. Not everyone would fit in.
No, I don't suppose they would.
5 people and they need a secretary? Yeah, he's supposed to be nice to us now. But I guess if the boss is around, he's going to be, you know, a little pain in the butt towards us. Just a little hemorrhoid here.
How often do the club members go hunting?
As a group, once a month or so.
Once a month? Hell, I thought y'all were hunters. Back home, you don't get out there and spill a little blood at least once a week. The other men start looking at you funny.
Organized club hunts are once a month. Members can use the club's lodges anytime on a more casual basis, and they frequently do.
Okay. So once a month, all of these dudes get naked and hunt something. Okay.
So, tell me about the club members.
I don't gossip about our members, Herr Knight.
Gossip? With you? Please. I've never met anyone as obviously discreet as you.
Thank you.
Bet you could drop a load if you wanted to, though. You probably know more about what goes on around here than anyone.
True. At least I used to. But with all these new people coming in, I'm not sure I know anything anymore.
All these new people? You mean I'm not the only fresh blood?
No, Herr Dr. Klingman was only accepted a few weeks ago.
Really? Who brought him in?
I was not in on the discussion, so I really couldn't say. But I'm sure there was more thought behind his acceptance than yours.
Okay. The hair doctor is new here too. Yeah, if Tim Curry was this guy, that would have been a nice little callback at least. That would have been fun. He could do it pretty well. I think this guy's doing a great job, but Tim Curry could have nailed this role as well. Yeah. Definitely get the cheekiness down for sure.
Have you ever heard of the Black Wolf?
No.
Alrighty. All right, Xavier. Thanks.
All right. So we're back to everybody lying again? Like in Gabriel Knight 1?
I think I've pumped that particular well dry.
Oh, did you see it? Look, it's the amber cyan dichotomy. Ah, amazing. 10 out of 10 filmmaking. All right, there's some dead things.
Dead things. Gotta love them. Just the right size for the big bad wolf to come down the chimney. Unless he's already here.
You think having Tim Curry in a side role would disappoint you? Because then you'd remember he could have been this guy? It would have been fun to see Tim Curry with his hair dyed red and teased out like crazy. Everybody lying in Gabriel Knight 1 was part of the fun? Sure, I mean, they did that, that I guess helped a little bit to sell the whole actually everyone is the bad guy, everyone's in on it kind of feel that game had. I guess Magentia wasn't necessarily in on it, part of the mafia, but she might have been, right? I don't know. they certainly don't do enough to like sell the whole Illuminati aspect of the voodoo mafia that they made, but yeah, that's true. The tension of talking to each person going, come on, somebody's got to tell the truth. That sounds, that was fun. That certainly. I don't know if I looked at it quite that way, but that would be a good way to experience that game for sure. I'm sure I was just more like, somebody do something. I want to progress. But that you've got the healthier, more fun way to play the game for sure.
I don't think I should get too comfy around here.
Why not? Look at those. Ugh. Fluffy ass red leather couches. Those look awesome.
I don't think I should get too comfy around here.
I love it. Those look amazing. How big is this place?
Nice plant.
This is bigger than the law offices.
Locked.
Oh, no. He just kept looking at it like he was gonna kick it in. Like he was gonna be like, boom. Just knock that shit down. Come on, Gabe. Be an American. Yeah, playing a lot of these point and clicks certainly would behoove you to really put in the time if you want that experience. And just like maybe even, you know, in games that soft lock a lot, start them over again and just kind of really dig it in, really kind of tease it out. They do tend to be very, they feel more complete if you read the same stuff over and over again and really put the connections together. A lot of point and clicks do work on having those good connections. I mean, there's probably more stuff going on in the background of Gabriel Knight 1 that I just never put together. Because we blazed through it at 35 hours. But yeah, the way I tend to play, I wanna hopefully have a little bit more forward momentum and be entertaining moment to moment, rather than, you know, the most typical point and click gameplay of doing the same types of things over and over and over and just kind of hoping for the best. Right, what the hell was this?
It just leads to a back alley.
Okay, it's just a back alley. Great. So a locked door, back alley. A different view of the same area. Oh my god. Is that a lever? Do these red leather couches fold out into beds? Oh my god, I want this couch. That is so fucking cool looking.
I don't think I should get too comfy around here.
Alright. There's a hell of a bright orange there.
It's in German.
Was he expecting something else? Why did we get a whole cutscene of him going, huh? This magazine is in German. Why was that important to film? Good scene there. Good scene. I wonder how long that took to film. Like, was that one take? God, I hope so. Imagine saying cut. Oh no, okay, you didn't pick up and turn around the newspaper realistically enough. Oh my god.
And I thought Germans only drank beer.
Oh, that's the beer on tap, and then there's a lot of other stuff here.
And I thought Germans only drank beer.
Oh, come on.
Dead things. Gotta love them.
What else do we do then? We keep like finding these places and then they don't do anything. That dungeon.
Nice plant.
Nice. Nice plant.
Nice plant. It won't do much good to keep trying it. It's locked.
Locked. Okay. Can we... That's an alley. It doesn't matter. Can we screw with this locked door? Oh. The game has its priorities. That's for sure. I don't agree with all of them, but it seems to know what it wants to do. Throw cuckoo clock through door. Why do we have so much paper and like not one shovel, not one broken shard of glass with random cloth around it so we can wield it like a knife? Not one torch, not one skull or bone of any kind. What kind of inventory is this? It's paper, keys, random magical things that don't do anything. A cuckoo clock. What? What? Can we do anything more with you?
That wouldn't impress this guy.
Scholarly inventory. This is like all of these papers, someone else's car keys, a book on lycanthropy, and a cuckoo clock. If someone had all these things in their pants, you would know 100% they were a serial killer, right? 100%. Not even a joke.
That wouldn't impress this.
Like, this is definitely...
That wouldn't
At least one assassin has been found with this book on their body. And some type of overcomplicated chronometric device on them.
That wouldn't impress this guy. That wouldn't
We can't ask him about the other barons?
That wouldn't
We can't ask him about...
That wouldn't
Baron... Fuck. Who's the old baron? Ronklin.
That wouldn't
Not von Glauer.
That wouldn't
Von Glauer is the current baron.
That wouldn't
What's the other baron?
That wouldn't
This inventory looks like a whole different game, like Poirot. Sure. I would like to see Poirot with a ritual dagger, right?
That wouldn't
See if he could scare up some drama with that.
That wouldn't impress it. That wouldn't impress us.
No. Did we just do this one?
That wouldn't impress.
Yeah, this is not successful.
This guy wouldn't know anything about the talisman.
That was a unique response. All right, well, this was very weird. We got in here, but again, couldn't figure out what to do. There's some weird non-clues.
I don't think I should get too comfy around.
Some amazing couches. Beer.
And I thought Germans only drank beer.
Beer plus. And then 2 doors I can't go through.
It just leads to a back alley.
Frustrating. Okay. Well, that was it. That was the last screen we could go to, right? So we visited everything else.
He's not listening.
Please have a cuckoo clock.
I don't think Commissar Lever would be impressed with that.
Right, okay, so we couldn't get Lieber's attention, couldn't get anything done there. What are we trying to do now? This is the post, right? Yeah. Can't do anything there yet. Slow walk down. Okay, we can go here, but it's not a... Oh, we got address to something else. Oh, Von Glauer's house. Oh, okay. All right, well, this seems like a good idea. Let's go harass the evil Baron. Baron von Hare.
Entschuldigung, Baron. Gabriel Knight ist hier, c'est Suzanne.
Lassen Sie bitte ihn herein. Gabriel, what a pleasure to see you so soon. Bringen Sie uns bitte ein zweites Glas Wein.
Hope I'm not taking advantage of your kind invitation.
Well, my invitations are meant to be kept. Come, warm yourself. I hope you like wine. I got hooked on the grape when I lived in France.
It's fine, Baron.
Call me Friedrich.
All right.
Good. I like to have things settled. You were going to tell me how you found the club and about your hunting in America.
Oh, there must be more interesting subjects.
No doubt. You are a man who runs deep, I suspect.
On my off days.
I find nothing more stimulating than a new companion. A fresh mind with treasures to reap. New thoughts like rare birds uncovered and examined, one by one. It is only when people know each other well that they run out of things to say.
May we never be so cursed.
They gonna bone, right? Like, they got more tension than anybody else in this game. Shit.
That's a great mask. Mind if I take a look?
Be my guest.
Interesting. Is it African?
No, Indian. I picked it up in Brazil.
Huh.
Are you sure?
Von Glauer says it's Indian.
Okay. Could we identify it? Can we use our magical spells on it? Detect magic? Not magical. That was it. Okay.
That's me, Gabriel Knight.
Are you from Munich originally?
No, I was raised abroad. But both of my parents had deep Bavarian roots.
Really? Where abroad?
All over. France, England, South America, North America. I love to travel.
So tell me about your family.
The Von Glovers? We are not nearly as old a line as the Ritters, I'm afraid.
Do you have a wife, children?
Good God, no.
You sound like someone else I know.
I've been picking up on certain similarities between us. Do you have relatives? How fares the Ritter family tree?
I'm the last.
I too. I suppose all trees eventually stop bearing fruit.
I honestly didn't expect all of the tension in the game to come from these two. You imagine. There's Grace and Gerda fighting over Gabriel this whole time, and this dude just swoops in. Oh, what a tawdry series this is.
How'd you end up here?
My circumstances were probably not much different than your own. I wanted to return to the land of my ancestors, and so I did. Which reminds me, you were going to tell me how the Ritter family ended up in America.
My grandfather. He left the family and went to New Orleans.
But you chose to return to the family. Why?
If you want to know the truth, I didn't have a hell of a lot of choice.
Yes. I understand.
Tell me about the club.
I'd prefer it if you formed your own opinions. To be perfectly frank, I could use a fresh perspective. That's one reason why I invited you to join us.
How about telling me about the other club members?
Ah, my select few. You find them valuable friends once you get to know them.
Did most of them come to the club through you?
For the most part. Though occasionally, fate throws one into my lap.
All right, what'd he put in the drink? What'd he put in the drink? Is it already affecting us?
All of the men at the club are from wealthy German families, I gather.
Yes, but it's not quite that simple. I am a believer in self-determination. Each man at the club must also be personally accomplished and gifted.
Really?
Absolutely. For example, von Eigner owns one of Germany's biggest meat butchering plants, and he runs an elite private brewery. It's true he inherited the business, but he's expanded it a great deal.
A butchery? Huh. And the others?
Price is recognized as one of the best trial lawyers in Germany. He seems pleasant enough in person, but you would be surprised how vicious he can be in a courtroom.
Like a wolf.
And Henneman?
Is with the government. He has a prominent position and is an acknowledged contender for higher office.
Really? How high?
There have been newspaper reports that predicted the highest.
That would be convenient for his friends, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. Such men are an asset to everyone who knows them.
And Baron von Zell?
Von Zell's family owned the majority of stock of one of Munich's oldest banks.
In his own personal accomplishments?
Gar is a quite promising young man. He was always top of his class, the best at anything he did.
I keep picking up a past tense here.
You haven't seen him at his best. He's going through a rough spot lately, I'm afraid.
All right, are these other characters going to be important or what? Why did we just get a rundown on them? Because we didn't attach a face to any of these people, so all of that information is gone. We met them at a party 4 hours ago. Gameplay wise, that was yesterday. Right? Oh God, is he staring at me? Oh, creepy. Yeah, man. So everybody's a werewolf, right? Everybody, one is the Bavarian barrister, the lawyer Lobo, the wolf of the courts. One is El Presidente Lobo, Generalissimo Canis. Yeah. All right, so everybody's a fierce businessman or government official that likes to hunt and is also a werewolf. Okay, that's a cool hangout club. I'd play Magic cards at their weekly get together. That would be fun.
Have you ever heard of the Black Wolf?
I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
Gunther! Würden Sie das bitte reinigen?
You barely got me.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Danke. I feel so clumsy. Danke, Gunther. What was it you asked again?
I asked if you'd ever heard of the Black Wolf.
Of course, you did. I suppose you just startled me. These killings in the papers, they've really got me derailed.
Any particular reason?
People getting slaughtered. Children. In broad daylight. Nature can seem cruel, but it is orderly. It does not waste or torture, not like this. And with the club espousing what we do, our philosophy does not support this kind of thing.
I'm sure that's true.
I apologize. It's just, I am concerned that we are not put in the best of light under these circumstances. To promote hunting when these atrocities in the papers. You must understand, the nature I promote is not a murderer. When a healthy beast kills, it takes only what it needs to survive, and it does so respectfully. It is only the man who is capable of such a pointless slaughter. I'll be glad when this has passed. I'm sure the other men feel the same way.
Yeah, Gunter looked tall there in that shot, huh? Think he would be wiping something off his face and the giant banana comes out or something like that? God, what was that joke? Oh, he looks up and he says, "Oh, you got something up on your face there, bud." And you see them go, and a whole banana falls off. Like he's a giant guy who had a piece of banana stuck on his lip, but it turns out that piece of banana was a whole banana because he was so big. There, joke explained. Kilted dead. Boom. Excellent headshot. All right, so What else do we do? Okay, so he's intimating, I guess, that he's a moral werewolf, and one of his buddy werewolves in the werewolf club has maybe turned evil, and they're doing that. They're doing the killings, or that there is another werewolf out there who's trying to blame the werewolf club on being werewolves. But the evil outsider werewolf is the one actually doing the killing. Something like that? Yeah, he's got big bad guy vibes, and maybe he's just kind of lying or whatever. I don't know. I'm not going to predict this game too hard, but it does seem like he's trying to set up that they're noble wolves, noble killers. They speak the language of death, right? They find the right person to kill because they know the language, the nature's language of death. So when they kill and eat people, it's okay. But then there's a rabid wolf out there, one who's not following the rules, one who does not understand the language of death, who is killing willy-nilly or something. We'll see how close that is to the truth here.
I'm not sure what else to say.
Can we show him anything more about...
I don't think...
The Black Wolf?
I don't think...
So we can't confront him about the Black Wolf?
I don't think the...
Why not?
I don't think...
That gave us a big-ass clue. Yes, willy-nilly killing has been going on. Willy-nilly killing.
I don't think the...
Killing with nilly-a-willy. Left and right. In Munich. München. Also, oh yes, hi, Princess Pearl Mermaid. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well. Happy new everything. Welcome to Dossuary. We're not letting it die here. We're keeping the vibe real.
I don't...
Kind of. With this intense Gabriel Knight gameplay, we're keeping the blood flowing. All of that adrenaline from December. You can see it on screen here. We're not going quietly into that good night.
I don't think the...
We're going to use every single item on every single character in this game, and we're going to do it with verve and pluck.
I don't think the...
And we're not going to make wry and derisive jokes. No.
I don't think...
Why would we insult the creators of this game?
I don't think...
We appreciate so much of what they've done, and just want to complain when we stumble through the amateurness of it.
I don't think the Baron would be interested.
Yes, so this is Gabriel Knight 2. Has a bunch of the same issues as the first Gabriel Knight, gameplay design-wise, which is interesting because everything else has changed. Right? We get this cool FMV. We've got a much simplified item system. There's no verbs anymore, which is kind of nice, but also kind of really highlights the whole what do we do? What do we use on what kind of issue that Gabriel Knight 1 had, where we're kind of flailing most of the time when it comes to figuring out what item to use where and on who and when and so forth.
I don't think the Baron would be interested in my stuff.
All right, so Baron von Werewolf is not interested in our items. We talked to him, and he was we tripped him up when we asked him about the Black Wolf, the immortal wolf of Bavarian history and mythology, who could live forever and also was the evil vizier to King Ludwig II of whatever that was in 1850. Is it Germany in 1850? Wherever it was. Whatever it was called in 1850. Okay. So, nothing else?
I'm not sure what else to say.
All right. Well, that was cool, I guess.
I should get going.
All right.
No kiss goodbye?
Visit me again. Soon.
They have more going on in their quiet looks at each other than anyone else in this game. They really do. Wow, the novelization. You read the novelization, and even the books say Gabriel doesn't know why he did insert inventory puzzle. He felt possessed by some ancient instinct. Wow. Wow. That's that is some writers trying really hard and also not very hard at all. There is kind of plot happening. I mean, that was the meet up with who we thought was going to be the evil emperor, the behind-the-scenes spider pulling all of the strings, and the vibe we got was that no, he's a good spider. He's a predator of the people, but he's not so crass and uncouth as to commit random murders as the current werewolf murders that are happening right now. So interesting. I mean, that's a cool way to take it. Like, maybe we'll go on some interesting path where he will be a good guy as well, and maybe he'll work with us to fight the evil crazed werewolf. Or maybe he's just lying. I don't know. I appreciate it. I appreciate that foil that's gone on so far, because it is a little bit different. It's a little bit of a sidewind there, where we get to like meet someone who's clearly a werewolf, an immortal werewolf, who may or may not be hundreds of years old and have the ear of the king and the government and whatever, and he's the werewolf, head of the werewolf Illuminati. But he might be a good head of the werewolf Illuminati. Maybe. I don't know, it's an interesting take. We'll see how this goes. Yes, he uses all of the money he has in the world to buy an alligator head for no reason. That was Gabriel Knight 1. The part that got me the most was the end of, day 7 of 10, where your things are like finally happening in the world. You're finally like moving forward. Someone's tried to kill you. And then your best friend gets captured like that. You know, you manage to finally get into the mausoleum that's had a locked door this whole time, and it's just open. You don't even get to solve a puzzle to open it. You've seen the lock right there. You've been waiting to use a key on that lock forever, but no, it's just open. Anyway, you go into the mausoleum, find what could be the body of your best friend, or at least he's been captured or something. You get knocked out suddenly from behind. You wake up, luckily right where you fell in the mausoleum, so you still wake up in a dead people place. Cool. And all that's left of your friend is his wallet. And you've got, this is like clearly the end of Act 2, the beginning of Act 3. You'd already gone through the whole learning about the cult, figuring out what's up with them. They're the Voodoo Illuminati. You've got the plan. You need to go stop them. You need to go find their secret base and stop the voodoo Illuminati. You've got all the drive to go do that. Then, of course, the worst thing in the world happens. Your best friend is gone, captured or dead, just leading you into the last chapter. Like, now you have to go find their secret base because your best friend is dead or captured. You have to go find that. You gotta go do that. He's in real danger or dead. You gotta find out. You gotta solve everything that's come up before. You've got all this momentum to do that. And then what does Gabriel do? He steals his possibly dead friend's credit card to go on a vacation to Germany. Kills a lot of the momentum of the game that they worked very, very hard to build up. Day 7 out of 10. And then day 8, you go to Germany and do a magical ritual to become a wizard, Harry. And day 9, you go to Africa. Sure. And then day 10, you come back to New Orleans and solve it. So that's the shit that got to me. That's what I will remember a lot about Gabriel Night 1. But yes, he does do some other goofy stuff. Buying a mask for no reason with all of his money. Okay, what the hell are we doing in this game? We went to go see Wolf Dad. Can we go back here yet?
No point in going back in there at the moment. I can't even try to talk my way in.
All right, well, let's go back and see now. Maybe now we can write to Grace or something. Yeah, how jet-lagged you must... Well, they do make a tiny little reference, I think once, to the fact that, you know, it's labeled day 1, day 2, day 3, but they're not necessarily in order. Like, I think in, like, day 10 or something, they do say, you know, weeks have passed since we've been in Africa or something like that. But it's very mushy. But yeah. he does, for some reason, just start taking off. Instead of solving everything, going into the end of the game, he decides to slow everything down and have a mini adventure unrelated to any of the events of the plot in another continent or two.
I don't have anything to write about at the moment.
Ah, okay. All right. So then what the shit are we doing? We don't have more to write about. We've got a cuckoo clock. I don't even know what we're gonna do with this cuckoo clock. Can we replace this clock? There. Oh, we can't even touch that clock. No. We can look at Jesus. Can we replace Jesus with a cuckoo clock? No. Alright, there's nothing here. We'll probably have to write a letter to Grace eventually. But I'm pretty sure most of what we need to do is now here. I don't know what that is. I suppose we'll go back and talk to our lawyer again. We're gonna say hi to the dragon, because he's super cool.
Looks like this isn't the first time there's been a shadow over Munich.
Cool. So why isn't the game called Shadow over Munich?
I don't think she speaks much English. Besides, she only wants to talk about white sausages.
I don't think we want white sausages yet. So we just look at those for a while longer.
Gabriel, come in.
Hey, Harry.
Aha!
Do you know anything about King Ludwig II?
But naturally. Have you been running into him much on your tour of Munich?
Running into him? Isn't he dead?
Yes, long dead. But he is still everywhere, like your Marilyn Monroe or Elvis. He is the Bavarian enigma.
Okay, so he was also captured by aliens, I guess. Like Elvis and Marilyn Monroe, right? Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting to the real conspiracy. Okay.
So what's the big deal about this Ludwig guy?
They call him the fairy tale king. He's very romantic and mysterious, you know. He built castles, and now they are huge tourist attractions.
Castles? Where are they?
Oh, let's see. Herrenchiemsee is about 3 hours southeast. Neuschwanstein is southwest of the border with Switzerland, about 2.5 hours. I can have my secretary draw you a map, if you like, but most German maps have them already marked.
No, thanks. I wasn't thinking of going myself.